This Sword of Convallaria video is all about the free-to-play experience. Now, I have completed the free-to-play experience as in no card swiping, no spending real money. I'm going to share with you how long it took to hit level 60 and some other things. We're just going to talk about the game in general, and before we leave, we're going to spend all of this currency and see if we get anything good, and then we'll talk about that as well. So how long did it take for me to get to level 60 as free-to-play? It took me personally 66 days, and that was logging in every single day without missing a beat, though I did make a few errors. In some quest rewards, you get these endurance potions, and I forgot to spend some of them. So that set me back about 2 to 3 days worth, and a few times, I would say more than 7 or 8 days out of the entire 66 days, I did not stack my endurance properly, as in I did not log in and claim the endurance reward quests here. Like, this one rewards 60 endurance because I logged in after 8 in the morning. And in one more minute, this one should literally light up and give me 60 more. And so there was some days where I just was busy or I forgot and I didn't log in time before the new day rolled over. And yeah, so with that said though, I could probably do it in 60 days, but it did take me 66. Now, I am recording this a little bit after the 66th day, and there's the second one. You can see that it just popped up. So I'm just going to go ahead and claim them now because I'm already endurance maxed anyway. But let's see how many days since recording here. You can see. Let me scroll all the way down. We have, let's see, 180-day game login. This quest here, I am on day 70, so this is 2 months and 10 days of playing. Alright, pretty big stuff. Now, I haven't spent anything on summons other than the initial 10 rolls, so let me show you what that means, okay? So, here you can see, and let me move the text, that this is all I've ever done, is the freebie 10 summons. When you have a new account, you get a free legendary within 30 summons, so I did 10. I got T-Don, which is a low-tier character that I'm not really interested in, and I have not done any summons since, but we have 131 secret fates here, and 42,835 hope luck sites, which we're going to convert into secret fates, and then we're going to do a big spending party. And if you're wondering, why did I wait 4 days after hitting level 60 to make this video? And that's because I was waiting on the most OP character in the game to come out, which is apparently this chick, Safiya. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I guess you'd say it's Sophia. I don't know. But essentially, this character has completely broken abilities that massively buff your team, heal them, buff them, debuff the enemies, and with her weapon, which you can also roll for, this thing also can buff some more, debuff the enemy some more, and cleanse your allies whenever you're casting a skill. And you'll be casting a skill on 2 to 3 allies every single turn. So apparently, you know, the other people that have been playing for a while say that this is the most busted character. And I wanted to, you know, spend some of my summons here on this character. But before all that, I just want to talk more about the free-to-play experience and share with you how I got through it and what I did. Now, let's start by opening the void screen here. So in Spiral of Destinies, I'm going to be honest with you. This is the main story of the game, which the rewards really suck, apparently. There's nothing too good here to get. I made it about halfway through. It's a slog. It is an absolute slog, and I never bothered to finish it. And then there's the second story, which is this one. It's called Night Crimson. I have not touched this at all. I have no idea what this is about or if the rewards are any good. I couldn't stomach it. I was too bored. I didn't see the point in doing something that I don't get a reward for. Fool's Journey. I only progressed about to 8.5, chapter 8-5. That unlocks engravings. Let's see. I haven't played. Well, I did the story part of 8.6, but 8-7 I haven't even bothered. So I know there's like stuff here to collect and whatnot, but just don't care. As far as completionist sake goes, I think up to chapter 5. Yeah, chapter 5, I 100%ed everything for the rewards because they were easy. I'm an auto battle kind of guy. I just want to turn the game on, let them do the fighting for me without me doing anything while I go do chores, dishes, eat food, watch anime, whatever. So this is not a very active played game. As far as crossing worlds goes, what I did was I just did all the extra reward stuff. So I would go here, do the extra reward, go to Star Trial, etc. until extra reward shows 0 on everything. And that's essentially what I did, and I didn't push too far. You can see, like, on Turret Residual here, I didn't really push up to, like, the level 50 or 55s. And the same thing with the weapon trials, I just didn't bother, because if my static party of free-to-play couldn't push into it with auto battle, I didn't bother. I didn't manually take control and try to have them win the fight. But let me show you the party that I used and talk about them just a little bit before we get on to the spindy spin parts, alright? So, starting up, Mytha has always been the main character, and right now she is at 2699, being the strongest character in my party, in my free-to-play party, because she's the first tank you get, and I just buffed her up like crazy. So, the way I played her is she's got Dispel, Block Counter, Combo, Guard, and Mytha's Charge. So she has 2 knockbacks. She has a passive to Guard, Block Counter as a reaction. Everyone should have a reaction, I believe, and then I just went Precise Strike for some debuffs, because if they hit her, she's going to hit them back, debuffing them, or I don't even know if that works for strike backs, but whatever, who cares. I'm not really going to focus too much on min-maxing this game beyond this video. I gave her the Dueling Dagger because all the quest rewards in the early game give you a bunch of these to upgrade real easily and cheaply, and it increases her defense, and she's a tank, so that makes sense. I looked out and got a cooling powder here that prevents you from being unhealable, which I think for a tank is very important to have. That's why I just put it on her. I didn't really do too much thought into her gear. And then for the turrets, decreased damage taken. I mean, she's a tank. That's basically what I want to do. I didn't min-max anything too much. And then for the engravings, I do Wand and Shield for that, again, physical damage resistance. Wow, okay. Simple stuff. She's 4 out of 5 stars, rank 12, whatever. Rawaya, you get her, I don't even know how to say these people's names. You get her later on through the, oh, I forget what it's called, this thing, Voyage Memento, which is essentially your questing, right? Which I have it completed, but not the challenge quest, who cares? The challenge quests, they're a little try-hard, and the rewards aren't the greatest. But you get her about midway through, so she is basically the hardest to kill character in the party. Even tankier than Mytha, I would say, just because she self-heals so damn much. I've got Dispelling Strike, Screw Off, Gale Breach, another Pint, Sword of Convallaria to buff everyone else, because they're all Convallaria characters, I believe. Evergreen Pendant, so every time she gets healed, she gets buffs. She buffs up in her Weapon Feast Axe. You can just read what it does. I don't even remember, bro. What was that popped? I don't know. Anyway, increases damage by 8% when casting skills, because she sometimes gets 2 to 3 skills a turn. She'll, like, chug a beer, you know, charge an enemy, and then explode them. And this thing just adds more damage, so that's why I did it. I don't know, man. Also, we have Fakel. You get Fakal. I don't know how to say these dudes' names. You get this guy also through the Voyage Memento, and so there you go. I got him the Meteor Line. It debuffs the enemy when he shoots, cool. True Lens, so he gets more crit when he's higher up. And then Majesty of the Emperor, so that he does more damage when enemies are healthy. That way he can go for the one-shot, and he does one-shot with crits a lot. That's basically it. Now, Crimson Falcon is the first character that the story and the quest rewards give you to soup up to 5 stars. So this was my main melee DPS for the longest time, using Ceremonial Knife, which the game gives you for free. I managed to get lucky and get some Maverick's Cloaks. I think I have another one that I just managed to randomly get. Why is it locked? How do I wish I could unlock it from the menu. It's so dumb. Whatever, who cares? Anyway, this thing just increases crit and damage, and then Verdict of Justice for increased crit. Because this character hits like 4 times, I've got the Armor-Piercing Strike, Fleeing Hair as a reaction, just so they can move further if they get attacked, and they always get attacked. It's so they can run away and get heals. But Flurry of Stabs, this thing hits 3 times. Ambush, and that gives you a 4th attack, and then Precise Strike is more crit, more damage, whatever. It's cool. And Light Conjure, this is like every person on their first summon always gets this. Like after you do the tutorial, you always get this character. It's your starter healer. And so I just buffed him up with a basic Astral Rod. Who cares? Spring Tonic. The AI does not use this. The healer, if the healer is wounded and someone else is wounded, the AI, if the healer is more wounded, will cast heal on themselves and end their turn, rather than use the item to heal themselves and then cast heal on their ally. So this item is worthless on this healer. Alright, this is just, it just heals 45%. It's whatever. I gave them Mercy of High Priest so they can increase their healing done. Duh. Now, Tidon was what I got from the pool. I don't use him. Now, Fire Conjurer is my 6th slot character, but before I got Fakal and Rawaya, this was the character I used mostly. And this one is just built around single target DPS. So we have Defender to decrease damage taken, Battle of Flag of Iria to buff everyone else, Fireball, this is their main attack, and then the passive Blazing so that they burn people when they're nearby. I gave them Gazing Orb for more magic damage with a single target attack, Sorceress Hat for more magic defense, I don't know why. Enemies never use magic in this game, this is a completely worthless item to buff up. And then Course of Fortune to gain a random buff. And this random buff, like, blows up around them or heals allies. It's actually really good on a caster, I think. It's just fun, so that's why I used it. Didn't use Suppression, Stormbreaker. These are all random pulls that I got. Stinger. You actually get Stinger from the story. Flame Sorceress, you get her from the story or doing the Voyage Memento Quest. Tempest, same thing. Knighted Pikeman is who I used before Rawaya. Very reliable dude, but now he's stripped down, so whatever. And then the rest of the characters, like you get Angel whenever you do the Voyage Memento, Ballista, same thing, Abyss, same thing, and then these are just the random pulls, Archer, Recruited Guard. These are all like the trash characters that you should never really use. So that was my free-to-play characters, and after 70 days, Mytha is almost 5 stars at 103 out of 120. So just like a few more days to hit that 5-star rating. Let's see, Rawaya, you get her a little late, so she's got some cooking to do. Fakal, you get him a little late, but again, 11 out of 120, so it takes a little bit longer for him. A Crimson Falcon's the first character you'll ever 5-star. Light Conjurer here, I've been pumping him every day, and he's only 15 out of 120. So yeah, and then Fire Conjurer, haven't pumped her at all. So she hasn't done a single memory fragment quest at all. Again, you know, this is just my 6th character in case a situation lets me bring 6 characters along. So that's my free-to-play party. And what did I mainly focus on when I had extra endurance? And that is the talent trees. So essentially what I would do is when I have extra focus, I would just burn through the star trial. Because this increases permanent stats. So I would just go star trial, and then sweep, and then continue, and then quick deploy, and, you know, just get a bunch of this stuff right here. And I would just continuously do this. And I know I should probably, like, pick one that I need, but it's whatever, you know. But I would burn through all of my focus on Star Trials, but also any kind of events that happen, like right now is the Polarized Justice, so I would always come here and at least empty out the extra rewards here at the top. You can see extra reward 0 out of 2. So I would go to, like, evidence collection here and then sweep it. And, yeah, I only sweeped this whenever I had the extra reward. I never burnt it when I didn't. Now, I could have a little bit more currency than I normally had, but I was very reluctant about joining a guild because I'm an MMORPG channel, and guilds are terrifying in the sense that it's socially crippling to just lose potential friends, okay? But guilds in this freaking game are, like, these could be bots for all I care. Like, these might not even be real people. Like, I don't think I've ever seen someone... Okay, here's a real person asking a question, and then someone answering it. So maybe there's a few real people, and they're not all bots, but it doesn't feel like an actual connection with a real person. I don't know. It's very weird. It's very unusual. But, yeah. So I could have had a lot more currency if I joined one earlier. It is what it is. It's whatever. But, again, I just don't like... I don't know. I'm a bit of a troll. I'm a bit of a troublemaker. I don't own a phone because if I had a phone, I'd be calling people all day, every day. And what the hell? I was just randomly clicking the screen. As far as Clash goes, I think the highest I ever got... it just reset, so I'm down to, like, the garbage ranks. But the highest I ever got was Radiance. I never got to Glory 1, 2, or 3. And the reason why is once you get up to Platinum, you're against level 60s the entire time. And if you're level, like, 45 and you're in Platinum, you just don't earn points anymore. But I did squeeze out Radiance one season because I made a really tricky base to kill. And everyone would attack me thinking I'm an easy low-level target. Then they would all get infected, frozen, and sleeped to death, giving me lots and lots of free rank ups. It was kind of interesting. So, currency, after 70 days, let's go over what I have. I have 150 of these Astral Shards. These are really hard to get. The challenges that the game gave me during my playtime were all, like, for max level stuff, and I wasn't even able to acquire that many. Then we have the Radiant Crystal Nucleus. I don't even know how to get these. I think you disassemble stuff, and then Radiant Crystal Dust. I think this is from disassembling gear, whatever. Reputation, we have 410 on the Prestige Crown, and 151,000 of Proof of Reputation. This is from guild stuff, and I think this is from having people on your friends list. I don't have anyone on my friends list. People keep adding me. I keep rejecting them. I don't know them. I'm not going to add them to my friends list, even if it gives me currency. Whatever, who cares? All right. Memory crystals, I got 8 of these. You get these whenever someone is like 5 stars or something. I don't really know. Insignias, I have 1,510. This is from doing a tower. And the way I did my tower, I'll go ahead and show you how I did my tower. I didn't push up beyond anything I couldn't auto battle. So what I did was right here on the tower, Tower of Conquest, that's what it's called. So what I did was I push up to floor 5-1, and then I don't go further. Right now, my characters are so strong, I could easily bust through all of these floors and continue climbing, right? And the rewards would get better. However, I looked at screenshots and videos of people on like floor 9 and 10, and it's barely better than what I'm getting. It's like slightly better for infinitely more difficulty. So what I do is once a week, my rank goes back down to floor 4-1 or whatever, right? Yeah, it starts me out at floor 4-1. I auto battle for like 5 minutes back up to 5-1 and then collect the rewards, and that's it for the week. So it's easier to do that than it is to worry about min-maxing those rewards anyway. So yeah, let's go back to the exchange now. So that's why I only have 1,510. I spent a bunch of these already, by the way. I had way more. Also, I hate that there's no subtitles. I don't know what the cat is saying. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Shut up, cat. Damn, man. Fucking game. Why can't they have English? Hire English voice actors. But the point is that I spent a bunch of these on the legendary star chest thingy. No, maybe I did. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did, or I bought a bunch of currency. I bought something with it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Let's go to Memorial. I don't know what you get this from doing who knows what, but it's just roleplay crap like furniture. Doesn't really do much. Yeah, furniture can give you a buff where your little characters grow more loyal or something. Like, yeah, you can put characters in your house, and then if you have better furniture, whenever you go to the bond screen, which I'll show you, you go to the bond screen and you click on them, and oh man, the heart goes up. Let's see this character. Will it pump up? Boom, level 4, which gave them a plus 1% boost to everything. Cool. Cool, I guess, right? Neat, yeah, whatever, who cares? But yeah, that's, what is she yapping about? Who cares? So yeah, that's my currency after 70 days. Also, I had a lot more of these Elysium coins, but whenever you go to talents, they get expensive. Like talents here, like pumping talents is, like this costs 50,000 each, and I only have 474,000. So yeah, it adds up like crazy. And then again, Hope Luck sites, I haven't spent a single one of these. I have 42,835. So let's summon a bunch, and then let's convert all these Hope Luck sites into summons and do some more summons. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to skip ahead to having already done it. That's the wrong menu. Alright, we go to summon, and then because apparently this is the strongest character in the game, it would be stupid not to use the summons on this screen. And what this does, for those that don't do gacha, which is like everyone on my freaking channel, there's nowhere to put this damn text. We'll put it at the bottom. You go to details, and if you roll on this screen, you have, if you do get a legendary roll, it's going to be a 50-50 between getting this Safia chick and getting the other ones. And you would rather do that on a character that's good, right? So, yeah, but if you roll on, like, this one, you can see, like, the details to getting Homa and Momo is a 75% chance instead of 50. But it lowers the chance of getting the other ones, but, like, according to all the experts, the double ones are not worth doing, I guess. Whatever. This one is just the regular Safia. I don't know what Safia and SP Safia means. No one would ever answer this on the Discord or not subreddit, because I don't use Reddit, but the chans, the 4chans, 4chan VG thread, whatever. And then you can also roll for like weapons and crap. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna roll this until the game won't let me, and then we're gonna go down to Fateful Summon, which is just a fair, 0.051% chance on the legendaries. And so let's go ahead and roll one just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so we're going to do the 10 summons here. All right, 10 summons, consume 10 to summon. There we go. and then it's gonna do a bunch of animations, which I don't really like. This gives you an illusion of choice. This doesn't freaking matter, okay? Does not matter which one you pick. You have to drag it down, skip. I don't care about the stupid animation. Skip, and you'll see that I got garbage. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know, right? But, yeah. And now I'm going to summon again until I'm out of currency and show you what we got. Alright, so we managed to get her on the 40th summon, I believe. So I had like 131 of these, and then I'm down to 91. So I think that's rather lucky. I don't know for sure, though. Now, what you're supposed to do is you keep rolling on her so that you can get more memory fragments of her and buff her up till she's 5 stars, which is when her kit would fully kick off. You get her weapon here, which, again, you have to buy multiples up to get it to 5 stars, giving you the full, you know, Monty or whatever, but I don't care about that. So I'm going to start doing rolls on just Fateful Summon and see what we get. Alright, so I did 40 more, and I got the regular Safiya, which is she's a breaker, apparently, in this form. I don't know what the different forms mean. I don't really care. And then 10 more, I got Edda, which is, I don't know, I guess she's like the leader of the rebellion or something. Who gives a shit? Alright, now it is time to buy the Secret Fates with our Hope Luck sites. And these Hope Luck sites, 42,000, this is, the way you want to calculate it, if you want to be cheap or like, if you're just hard swiping after all the deals, it's $300 to $600 worth. This is all earned by playing the game for 70 straight days, by the way. No card swiping, all free to play. And there we go, I have now converted all of the Hope Luck sites into Fateful Summons. There we go. Let's hit the reels once again. All right, we got someone named Karis, and yeah, I'd hit that. Whatever. Now, when I look up a tier list, apparently this lady is low tier, which is a bummer. Apparently, that other Safiya variant is top tier, so that's a top tier Seeker, I suppose. And we have the SP version, which is top tier Watcher. All right, this time we got Hasna here, which yeah, that's not much to say about that one, except she is the bottom tier on Seeker on the tier list, and I don't know how trustworthy this tier list is. I don't know how much work is put into it, but I have to trust but verify. I'm not gonna bother verifying because I don't mean this game. I don't have an income to spend on games like this. All right, we got this guy. I think this is a dude. I'm pretty sure that's a male. Where is he at on the tier list? Okay, he's a tank apparently. Oh, he's low. Dang it. Aw, dang it. You guys know that meme? It's like, let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Alright, now we got this guy, Dantalion, I guess? This is a dude. He's in the story. And what is he? He is a destroyer, and he is also low tier. Oh, baby a double. We got Tristan and another Safiya. See, you get the memory fragments instead. Tristan is Destroyer, and that is a top tier Destroyer. So we have 3 out of 5 on the top tier. I've got to play with the top tier Breaker, which on another account, and that character's okay. Your name's Homa. Yeah, no top tier tank or high tier Breaker, unfortunately. But I think I'm doing pretty good for free to play to get 3 out of 5 top tier characters. The Devil. Ooh, let's see. It'd be kind of interesting to get... How many more summons I freaking have, bro? I've been, like, spamming through this. See, now, this guy just looks cool, but I know he's, like, the bottom tier character in the whole game. And he is! I consulted the tier list. But I like the design. This is the character that I'd want to be in an MMORPG, I tell you. What is he saying? Shut up! I don't speak your language. Alright, I am out of 10 summons, and, I don't have premium currencies to consume, so... We have 6 left, though. We can do the little 1 single summons. Oh, boy. So you can see here, this is my luck. I have 426 summons in total as a free-to-play character playing 70 days straight. Trying to my best to min-max and do everything I can. And out of the 426, we got 11 legendaries, or a 2.58% legendary rate. So whenever you have 5 characters at like 5 stars, you can convert the extra memory crystals into fragments, and it's 70,000 fragments. You can pick a character that you want. So with all of that, this is what I only got 9,950. It's a long way to go to unlock a character of my choosing, that's for sure. if I spent 2 months to earn this amount, the flow of luck sites is going to slow down massively because there's not going to be as many quests and rewards, you know, as a new player would get. And so in this case, I don't think I would ever be able to do this as a free-to-play. That's just my, like, not within, it'd take years, bro. So here's the list of characters that I was hoping to get. So obviously we got SP Safia. I don't know what SP means. No one ever explained this. But I was wanting SP Rawaya because she has like a big AoE attack. Inanna or Samantha for the heals. Lily Will for the PvP, really. She has like some sort of infection attack. I think it's... From all the abilities I looked at on a wiki, I think the Lily Will character had the best infection builds. Cole for the act again, insta-kill, insta-gib, just makes auto-battle easy. August, because I saw a clip of him hitting for 1,000,000 damage, and Beryl for AoE explosions. So all in all, 70 days of free-to-play. This is the results. It's pretty balanced. So it makes me think that it's not entirely honest with its math, but I managed to get Tristan, Safia, and SP Safia. Not the highest tier, but very high tier is Edda. So that's at least 4 out of the 6 characters we could use. Low tier characters that I managed to pull was Nurgle, Dantalion, and Karis. And then trash tier was T-Don, which I got for the free, you know, as a free to play at the very start of the game. Asna and Guzman. So what do you do now, right? We spent all of the Hope Lux. I got a little bit more because I'm completing quests just by summoning, I guess. But what we can do now is we keep the grind going, I suppose, as in... We have to take these characters that we want to potentially use, level them up to 60, get them kitted and geared out, get them ranked up, and that's a whole separate grind. So before I power anyone up though, what you would normally do, and I've already done this, you would click on all the new characters you got, and then you would look at their trait and see what it does, and then you would see what it does when it's fully leveled up. Okay. And then you would check their rank here, and you would go over each of their abilities and see what they do, and see what you like about them. And then after that, you would look through all the legendary weapons and armors and see if there's any synergy with that character, and so on and so forth, until you decide, oh, I want to make this character one of my mains. Alright, so after a thorough wiki and skill investigation, I have decided to take Safia, Tristan, SP Safia, and... Edda, which I've already kind of started on here, so I have equipped her with some gear, engravings, tarot cards, and now we just need to level her up to 60, and then get her rank up to as high as I can afford, and let's see, 1 to 60 cost 872,000. Do I have, yeah, I got like 4 million, I think I can maybe afford that, there we go. Pretty pricey, but that's a big stat boost. And again, as free-to-play, I can't quite afford to push her to rank 12. I would have to grind out more of the Voyager missions or convert currencies. And then to push these weapons to 60 is going to be very pricey right now, which I want to work on. I want to get all the other characters kind of up and running before I decide to heavy invest. So you can see here that we've juiced up a bunch of characters above 2,000. And now we technically have 2 sets of characters, or 2 parties worth of characters that we can use. And you may be thinking, well, why would I need that when 6 characters as a main is more than enough? And the answer is simple. There are some events that require multiple characters, like this Tower of Adversity. Well, who names this, right? It's like a Tower of Adversity. The adversity makes sense, though, because you have to have an adverse party of people. So you'll notice that I'm on difficulty 1. I cleared this upper zone, and whenever I go to lower zone to start the battle, you'll notice that the characters that I originally used for the upper battle are completely unavailable, right? So if I scroll through the character list, and man, there's a lot of them now, but you'll see that they're all fatigued. I can't use them in this fight, so now I am forced to use these characters, and you can see I've got 6 of them. I've got I even put Teed on here, so there we go. We got the 2 Safias. I don't even know all their names. Tristan, Edda, and what's the mage's name? What is her freaking name? Oh man, her name is Karis. There we go. So who's the tank? Tank goes up front. Healer stays kind of in the middle. Melee DPS, melee DPS. Yeah, okay, this looks good. And oh, this has like This is one of those challenging puzzle matches with the staffs and stuff. But like I said, I'm a lazy gamer, okay? I like to keep it lazy. I don't care about the story. Don't care. Skip, skip, skip. Buff everyone's move speed and let auto battle do its thing. I'll cut back to after the fight. Alright, cool. So the Sophia used an attack that makes everyone else attack whenever they're within range, and no one was in range. So this character is full-blown stupid when it comes to auto battling. Wow. Now I feel like a wasted investment. Well, the AI managed to fumble their way through it. Alright, so this looks like a more straightforward fight. Let's see, we have... No, I'm not wanting to move him. I'm wanting to click on the freaking character. Why can't I click view on this character? So he's got 48,000 HP and 95% damage reduction or something. I don't know, I'm not reading it. But let's go auto battle. Why are you running behind? You're the tank. Why are you in the back? Why are you casting that? There's no one to attack. Dude, AI's dumb. This is like the worst AI party ever, but at least this person is getting punched. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is someone needs to make a tier list for AI, smart AI. Alright, after leveling everyone up, I'm at 1,285 Lux Sites. Now let me show you the progress you can expect to have. Let's go to talents. Everything up to Radiance grade. I'm just going to do a quick sweep around here. You can see everything that I've got and the numbers. Not a big deal here. Again, this is a free-to-play account, no card swiping. It's alright, but it really slows down at this point. I mean, 70 days in, it is going to slow to an absolute crawl. To the point where I'm not going to continue. It's kind of like Hearthstone. It's fun at first, and then you realize that you can't get anywhere unless you start swiping. And, well, my lot in life is that of a poor, underprivileged, lucky, I don't know what to say, but essentially, born into poverty, stuck in poverty forever, unless the YouTube channel pops off, but it ain't popping off playing this game. So, sadly, I have to move on. I know. I do enjoy the game. I think it's a great spiritual successor to Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre, but, man, it's too expensive. I can't afford to play it, and so, yeah, inventory, one last inventory check. We got just random chests that I could open or not. I don't really see the point. Yeah, not too much going on here. Materials, here's the unspent stuff. I mean, all of this, doesn't really matter too much. Gear, you can see everything that's equipped and starred up and ranked up and stuff. Nothing too special. Just a quick swipe through, since part of the reason I make these videos is to remember the games that I play, so that 10 years from now, I can look back and be like, yeah, I played Sword of Convallaria. I remember that game, before the nukes dropped and the server shut down. And before the meteors dropped in 5 years, by the way. Just letting you know that. Spoilers, by the way. And, yeah. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I know my core audience isn't... They don't really care if I'm playing this or not. They don't care if I'm uninstalling or not. By the way, I am uninstalling. I'm literally quitting. This is like my final video on this game. And, yeah, I know if you're watching and you're not a regular at the channel, you're like, oh, you should continue playing. There's not many free-to-play YouTubers. It's like, nah, man, I can't... I don't make enough money to sustain myself with this, so I kind of have to play popular games that more people are into. And another thing, too, is I don't really care for gacha games. I don't care for waifu games. I have a GF in real life. And the 2D women aren't even really that attractive, like mid, ugh, male. That's technically a girl. Male, no. Okay, sure. This one is in my, yes, I approve of this one. This one also, absolutely. Look at those budgets. Sure. That's a dude. That's probably a dude. Nah, not really. Dude. 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 Yeah, sure, why not? Dude. That's a dude. I'm pretty sure that's a guy. No. Too revealing. No, that's a dude. That's a big chunker. That's a guy. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. Is that female? Yeah, it's probably female. Yeah, that one too. But you get the idea. I don't know. Maybe not wear so much. Okay, that's a furry, and that's a furry, and can I delete characters? Right, and yeah. No, that's a dude. Yeah, she's got a nice face. Why not? Absolutely. This is the winner right here so far. Oh, man. No one watches, no one cares about 2D anime waifus, guys. No one cares. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I think I clocked in 109 hours on this game, so not too bad. But again, my main reason is, look, here's another thing too. I just want to point out, since you're still here, if you're still here, that is. I know a lot of people click off by now, but essentially, a game like this limits how much time you can play it. You see this number in the top right corner, this 14 out of 240, and you know, every 4 minutes I get 1 point. Well, if I wanted to grind out something and progress my account, well, like say the star trial, I need 40 endurance to do it. And I'm not going to card swipe for it. Oh, look, I'm at 15. Oh, boy. So I would have to come back and play tomorrow. And I hate that. Bro, let me just sit here and no-life the game for 18 hours a day until I am maxed out all my characters, alright? Because if there was no gacha elements, if there was no pay-to-win, if there was just... I can just play infinitely, I would have maxed out, like, every character by now with all the best gear. But anyway... But if you need info on this game, I don't know, like, don't ask it in the comments. I don't know this game good enough. I haven't played it enough hours. I haven't invested enough research into it. And let me just look real quick on my algorithms. Again, trust but verify. I don't know these people, but apparently the top creators are Hockey Gotcha, Purple Platypus, and Soul Invictus. I don't know these people. I don't know if their info's good, but I think a lot of the tier lists are made by this hockey guy. He actually said hi to me at some point a long time ago, I believe, and he uploaded 11 videos about this game today, so I think he's probably a reliable source if he's that passionate about the game. 11 uploads in a day. Bro, I don't know if this guy watches me, but if he was to do 11 uploads on a more popular game, he would probably make 5 to 6 figures a month doing YouTube. I'm not joking. Like, the only other YouTuber I've ever seen upload 11 videos on a single game in a single day is Kibbles Gaming. Used to be known as Video Game Data Bank back in the New World era. And this dude, look, he's getting 3.7 million views a month. Do you know how much money that is? That's enough to buy a car. A car. Alright, maybe not the newest car, but a used car that'll get you somewhere. And again, if this game ever blew up and became the next Fortnite, that hockey guy's got it made, he'd be a multimillionaire or whatever, but there's only 1,102 people in the game, and that's not a lot. Also, you can see the search term, Sword of Convallaria, only 178,000 people are searching in the last month. And for record, like, my audience watches Albion Online, which I'm the king of the niche over there. I'm basically the hockey gaming of Albion, and I'm like the Asmongold of Albion. But yeah, you can see the search counts are way, way higher. It's almost like triple, quadruple. And here's another graph. I know that a lot of people watching don't care about YouTube metrics, but here's Sword of Convallaria in the blue line, and then the red one is Albion Online. And then here's another game I covered recently, which was Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. You can see, yes, it's above Albion, but not by a whole lot. Then you get into things like Monster Hunter Wilds, which I've never played a Monster Hunter game. I feel really bad asking for someone to gift me games, and so I'm not going to play it, so don't gift it to me. I kind of want to go back to covering Once Human, and it's pretty close to Albion Online, but it has a whole lot of competition. Like, for example, it has 2.5 million searches, but it's high competition, meaning lots more YouTubers making stuff for it. Or maybe I should just become a Roblox YouTuber. What do you guys think about Roblox? You can see here that Roblox absolutely decimates Fortnite, and that it's very neck and neck with Minecraft. Like, some weeks, Roblox is on top, other weeks, Minecraft's on top. It's neck and neck. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't even know what this video is. This is just me cataloging my memory of the game. It's not a bad game. It's alright. I can't sustain a living playing it, and it's soaking up time. And goodbye, Sword of Convallaria. Mwah. With that said, leave a like, I guess. You can leave a comment. I read all of them, and Again, I can't afford to play a game like this, and there's no one to troll, so I can't feed emotionally off of it. Like, I'm a time vampire. If I'm not trolling people in video games, I'm suffering in real life. Anyway, with that said, man, I'm so hungry. Anyway, to click the video on the right side of your screen, and if you don't, the next time you order chicken nuggets, and if you don't order chicken nuggets because you're vegan or something, then this won't affect you, but the next time you order chicken nuggets, they're going to leave a nugget out. So if you order a 6-piece nugget, you're only going to get a 5-piece nugget. Or if you buy a frozen bag of 100 nuggets, it's only going to have 99 nuggets. So if you click the video on the right side of your screen, though, that won't happen to you.